So, zweite Halbzeit unserer Pressekonferenz, Second Half. Ich begrüße Pep Guardiola und an dich, Pep, gleich die erste Frage. Die englischen Kollegen interessiert natürlich, wer musste zu Hause bleiben, wer ist im Kader für das Spiel morgen gegen Arsenal dabei? Verletzte Spieler, wer konnte nicht mitfahren? He's doing in English, then it's better.
Yes, so first of all, welcome to the manager of Bayern Munich. So yeah, do you have any team news for us? Who had to stay at home, who is injured, who is here?
No, injured. No, we are here 19 players, so Frank Ribéry and Holger Badstuber, and I think that's all. Frank, yeah. So, Sheridan Shaqiri, that's true. So, okay, we are 19 players. Tomorrow, 11 players start the game.
Okay, deutsche Übersetzung brauche ich. Pep, du hast Arsenal analysiert. Wie ist die Mannschaft, auf die deine Truppe morgen trifft? Wie schätzt du Arsenal ein?
Yeah, you have analyzed Arsenal. What do you think of them? How do you assess them?
So Arsenal is a typical team from Champions League. He's coached the last 20 years with the same idea. Always take good players with good quality, individual quality, with the past, with one against one. So it's my third time I can be like a trainer. I am here to play against Arsenal, and I never won here. And I learned that you can dominate during 90 minutes against Arsenal. It's impossible. So you can play good and dominate during half time, 30 minutes, 75 minutes, but complete 90 minutes, it's impossible. And when that's happened, this time you can dominate. So Arsenal, with this player, with this quality player, so you have a problem. So we'll try to make a good game as best as possible. Don't think too much about the second game. To be concentrated what we have to do tomorrow. And I hope it's going well.
Your questions to Pep Guardiola, please. Madam? Yeah.
We were in last Freiburg game. It was not a very difficult game. Do you think the lack of competition in Bundesliga will do something in Champions League against your team?
Always you have to win. When I know the Bayern, what happened last year, won everything. So now when we won in Bundesliga and when Pokal 4 or 3 or 4, the people said, well, it's easy for them. And always it's difficult to win a games, and we know perfectly. So Europe is another point. So the teams are so strong. They are good prepared for this competition, and but it's the next step. So we are in the most prestigious competition in the football world, and in a perfect scenario, for to play, because here in Emirates in London is a good stage and it's a good test for us. So we made a good phase group, and in Bundesliga and Pokal, okay, we are there, and now it's a good test to know tomorrow what is our level in Europe this year. So, and I am looking forward what is our level.
Please, yeah. Take the microphone on the right side.
Hello, Pep. Nick Collins from Sky Sports. Jack Wilshere was saying today in his news conference that maybe for Arsenal, 0-0 is a good score this time. Do you think they may approach this game very differently to what happened a year ago? I guess you've probably watched that first leg and that 3-1 win. Do you think it'll be a very different kind of occasion this time because Arsenal will approach it differently?
No, I'm not in the heart, in the head of the Arsenal players and my colleague Arsene Wenger. So when I team during the season in the Premier League was in the top of the Premier. So because their mentality is in the right position, I don't know what Wilshere said. I expect players with a good mentality to try to win the game. So that I am pretty sure. So they are going to fight because Arsenal is not a new team to play this competition. So always, every year they are there. Always they are qualified for the 80 final. So, and I am pretty sure Wilshere and their teammates, they are going to play tomorrow to win the game. I am pretty sure of that.
Colleague on the left side, yeah. Do you have a microphone? No, take the microphone, then we take this one. Yeah, no, it's okay. Give him the microphone and you start with your question.
Pep, Jamie from UEFA. Just wanted to ask you about Philipp Lahm. This season you played him in a central midfield role. Can you explain why and what playing him in this position brings to the team?
The reason why is so simple. I explained too many times in Deutschland, but it's normal here, it didn't arrive. So I started the season with a lot of problems in the midfielder players. Thiago was injured, Mario Götze was injured, Bastian Schweinsteiger was injured, Javi Martinez was injured. So all of them. We haven't just Toni Kroos. And in the preseason, I used him many times in the middle because he has the quality to play so in the right back. But in the training session, I saw the quality when he came inside to play. He had the quality to think quickly, to take right decisions, and he have another option. And he played there, and like he's a defender, he has a good quality with the ball, and he had, without the ball, he helped us to be stable during the game. It would have been impossible to be here without him. Impossible. It was until now was one of maybe the most, but one of the 1, 2, 3 most important players in this year.
You said previously he's the most intelligent player you've ever worked with. Can you describe what makes him a good leader?
Yeah, but when he's intelligent, he's leader. So it's impossible to be leader when you're not intelligent. So, I said for me, from my opinion, the most intelligent player I ever trained in my 5 years like a trainer is because I decided to put Philipp Lahm for a right back, full back, central defenders, striker. Always will play good. Always. It's impossible. Position of Manuel Neuer is more difficult, but in the other position of the field is no problem because he knows the game perfectly. He knows exactly what we have to do and what happened during the game. The most intelligent players is what happened in this situation. Now I have to go, I have to wait, I have to go right, left, and always take the right decision in the right moment. That's why it's, for me, like a trainer is a dream come true. I have a Philipp like my player.
Colleagues on the left side, yes, now you have a microphone. Yeah?
Okay. Can I have a question in Spanish, please?
Yeah.
Thank you. Me gustaría preguntar si el hecho de que la diferencia entre las dos ligas ahora mismo, en la liga inglesa el Arsenal tiene una lucha muy justa con dos equipos arriba, en cambio el Bayern tiene más distancia, digamos, con los perseguidores, si eso puede ser una ventaja a la hora de asumir esta eliminatoria.
A largo plazo sí, a 2 partidos no. Si jugáramos 5 o 6 veces más o un mes seguido o mucho más partidos sí, pero a 2 partidos no cuenta nada.
Kurze Zusammenfassung auf Deutsch möglich oder auf Englisch?
Deutsch?
Frage und Antwort. No.
Sí, que tú traduces tú.
Yo no he entendido. He entendido la
okay.
respuesta, pero no la pregunta.
No, he asked me about the difference in the. We are in Bundesliga with 16 points in front, and Arsenal. The league is more. Can be a good point, a difference between these two games. And I said to him, "There's no. Because we played during 1 month or more games. It could be, but just 2 games, and with Champions League 2 games, the focus of the players, I know that exactly. So the focus of the players, 90%, 100% focus on these 2 games."
Okay, colleague in the back. Do you have the microphone for him?
Herr Guardiola, im Vergleich zur Vorsaison, als die Bayern hier Champions League-Sieger wurden, sind mittlerweile Mario Götze und Thiago zur Mannschaft gestoßen. Welche Rolle spielen sie in dieser Mannschaft für Sie und wie wichtig sind die beiden schon?
Well, since you won here the Champions League here, you have 2 new players now, Thiago and Mario Götze. How important are they for your team?
Ja, ich bin sehr zufrieden. Bayern, Matthias, Kalle, Uli haben diese überragenden Spieler verpflichtet. Sie sind junge Spieler. Sie haben eine lange Karriere, lange Zeit uns zu spielen. Und sie haben eine große Qualität. Sie sind sehr kompetitiv. Denn beide sind Mittelfeldspieler mit guter Qualität, guter 1 gegen 1. Und ich freue mich, weil mir diese überragenden Spieler gegeben.
Well, I can say that I'm very satisfied that the board have bought such great players. They're very young players still, so they have a long career ahead of them, and they have lots of good qualities. They're both midfielders, and especially on ones, they are very good.
Both English colleagues, first, second, and the third.
Well, Arsene Wenger was very complimentary about you today and the Bayern Munich team. He said that they were the best team in the world. How more good can they become? How much better can they become? Can they create history, do you think, by retaining the trophy this season? And how do they compare, do you think, to your classic Barcelona teams?
No, I can't compare with my past, my Barcelona. So I have to handle. I have to live, in every game, to accept we are favorite, and we have to accept the Bayern is favorite to win, to retain the title. So I can't deny that. So I would like to live without these feelings, but so it's impossible. But I handled before in Barcelona during 3 years. I live in every game, so we are favorite, the best club in the world, the best team of the world, and I did it. So, because, okay, it's a good words to hear, but tomorrow we start 0-0, and the Italian referee start 8:45. Okay, guys, you can start to play, and now we have to show our level. So I know how difficult it is to go a next step to 80 final, quarterfinal, semi-final. So I know what happened last year against Arsenal. Bayern here won good, and after in Allianz Arena it was difficult the last 5-6 minutes. And I have a lot of respect for my colleague Arsene because always like the good players, always play in a good style, and when you are not top, I know perfectly Cazorla, Özil, Rosicky, and Chamberlain, and Wilshere. Giroud in the box is terrible, so they have experience. Özil is a fast player, so they have a good organization because they are always in good shape, in good movement in the field, because they organize through the ball, always through the ball. It's not in defensive movements, always through the ball. They are always organized. And when tomorrow we let the ball to them, we are going to suffer. Tomorrow, the most important thing is we are here me like a trainer, the players like a football players, because there is a ball. And the team would take more this ball, dominate the ball. They are going to chance not only to win tomorrow, qualify for the next game. I am pretty sure tomorrow the fans are going to enjoy. I am pretty sure, because Arsenal wants the ball and Bayern wants the ball. And when that's happened, the game is going, it's going well.
The colleague behind.
Yourself personally and Bayern Munich in general have both won so many trophies over the recent years. Is there a special something that you need to be a winner? And as someone who's won so much, can you see what it is in Arsenal that explains why they haven't won anything for so long?
About the titles.
About titles, trophies generally. Can you see what's missing in that Arsenal team?
I don't know, because I'm not there. So, but the life is not only trophies. So sometimes you win, sometimes you lose, and Arsenal compete with the huge teams. So against Chelsea, against Manchester United, Manchester City, against Tottenham, against important teams, and remain a good team, a good club, and it's no matter. So I know the society is always, you win, you are the best. You don't win, you are second, you are the worst. So you have to accept that, to tell that. But so not because I win, I am a good trainer. Not because tomorrow I'm going to lose, I am a bad trainer. So I know I am a young trainer and try to getting better. That's why I decided to move on to another country to prove myself. I was be able to improve, be like a trainer, to try to help my new players to make a best football as possible, and Arsenal remain, no matter if they didn't win the last years. Remain for me is a big and a huge club.
First colleague from Germany, Klaus Bergmann, then colleague from TV. Klaus?
Glauben Sie also, dass es im Moment sehr attraktives Spiel wird, weil Sie gesagt haben, Ballbesitz wird entscheidend sein, beide Mannschaften sind sehr technisch, also erwarten Sie ein technisches Spiel als ein kämpferisches?
That's part of the question.
So, do you expect a very attractive game tomorrow? So will it be more like a physical game or more like a technical one?
No, everything. Alles. So in diesem Spiel zwischen zwei großen Mannschaften wie in Europa, alles ist wichtig. So the Taktik, the Physik, für mich, the Physik is the less important. So it's the Kopf and zu verstehen, hier zu gewinnen, gute Performance zu machen, wir brauchen eine super Leistung, super Performance, weil in Europa ist keine Zeit zu denken. In Europa, die Gegner nicht warten auf deinen Moment. So wir müssen unseren Moment kreieren und provozieren und versuchen, zu erschießen für unser Rückspiel.
Well, I expect everything. In such a game with two great teams, everything is of tremendous importance. It'll be tactically and physically, it'll be a game on a high level. And also you need to use your head. You need to understand things, and you need to understand the game, because the opponents are not going to wait for you to make your decisions. They will punish you. So that's why you have to have everything to win such a game.
Player I'm sure you know very well, Mesut Ozil, made a club record move to Arsenal last summer. What have you made of his start to life in England, and is he the main danger man for your team tomorrow night?
Mesut Ozil is a top player, so I know him very well because he played in Madrid, and we played like a trainer in Barcelona. Played many times, so I think he grew up there. Like a player. It was a fantastic player when we played in Germany. He's a big talent, so good pass, good vision, good quality for 1-against-1. His teammates here in national team in Deutschland explained to me he's a good player and a good guy. So we have to control him. The best way to control him is when Bayern had the ball. So that we're going to try tomorrow, to monopolize, to have as much as possible the ball.
Can we do 2 more questions? In the last row, the colleague. Wait for the microphone. And then the colleague here in front. Next one.
Hola, Pep, Catalunya Radio. I ask in English. You can answer in English, German, or Catalan, if you want. Do you think the recent crisis in the boarding of Barcelona is going to affect Barcelona in this Champions League? And would you feel comfortable to go back to Barcelona with this board? Gracias.
No afectarà gens. Els jugadors del Barça tenen una qualitat especial i sempre sabran. Respecte a la segona pregunta, no toca. About Barcelona, the players, if what happened in the last period, it affect so for his performance, and I think no, he's always Barcelona. The players going to play good.
Last question and very last question.
Hi, Pep. The big target for this Bayern Munich team is to become the first since Milan to retain the trophy. Do you regret not becoming the first coach since Saki to do the same, considering the chance you had in 2010 and 2012?
I think our target, if you ask to me, my target is play every week better than the last week before. So the week before. So retain the title is so difficult. That happened since 18th, 19th. So it's a long time ago. So it's more difficult because the team. So I am not focused. I'm not worried about that. I'm not concerned about my life is going to change or Bayern going to change if we don't retain the title. I know the people is waiting that. So I know like a trainer when we don't win everything. So maybe it will be a little bit disappointed for the people, but I know like a sportsman how difficult it is win everything 1 year and the year after. So just to try it. So okay, my team, how it was my team last month and how is my team now, is getting better. So okay, we are in good way, and try to be competitors in these periods. So principal in Champions League against and after. We're going to fight tomorrow against one of the best teams of Europe, and we're going to discover the level. We're not going to make well, so okay, we have to analyze why and say, okay, to be competitive in Europe, you have to improve in that sense. And when you are playing good, okay, we're going to look forward to always getting better. So that is my focus. And after, when we are winning, we're happy. When we are lose, where we become as much as possible, analyze why, and that's all.
Wait. Thank you.
After last season's All-German Champions League final, people were beginning to say there was a balance of power from La Liga to the Bundesliga. After 7 months at Bayern, how do you think the two divisions compare?
Compare with the Liga? That is completely different. The style is completely different. That is normal. So the stadiums in Germany, you can't imagine how beautiful they are. The atmosphere is unglaublich. He can translate you.
Incredible.
And it's a physical league, and it's not easy. It's 11 players run a lot during 90 minutes. You don't have too many time to think, and it's completely different. That's why I take like the trainer. I took this decision to prove myself in another style, because I couldn't when I arrived there, and I didn't expect. So we're going to play in the same way we played in Barcelona, or we're going to to receive the same ideas. So I received in Barcelona or in the Spanish league. So I knew that, but I'm happy to live in this experience. No matter, naturally, when you win, you are more happy than when you lose. But for experience for itself, it's okay. It's good.
Thank you, Pep Guardiola. Thank you, Andreas. Thank you to you. Have a nice evening, and we see us tomorrow at Emirates. Thank you very much.